Hey, it's Rojay. I am with Next Home Prime Properties, and I am so excited to go over credit tips with you. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And after this video, please like it, and also follow me on Instagram if you don't already at Rojay Real Estate. So today's videos, we're going to go over different ways that you can boost your credit score. There are a multitude of ways that you can increase your credit score. And the first thing that you want to do is actually know where you stand. As soon as you get in your mind and get the idea that you want to invest in property and you want to actually purchase a home, you're going to want to start working on your credit if needed. And so you're going to need to pull your credit report. You are entitled to your credit report. You're entitled to the 3 credit bureaus: TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. So all 3 of the credit bureaus, you are entitled to receiving your reports for them yearly. Well, every 12 months you can get them. And so that's where we're going to start. You're going to start with actually knowing, hey, what is my credit report scores? You know, what's on there? We need that information first. So when you want to get your information, you go to annualcreditreport.com. And that is where you can put in some information. You're going to have to answer some questions, and that is where you're going to be able to get access to all 3 credit bureaus reports for you. And so you'll be able to go through one by one to each credit bureau, and you will save the report. So you want to save it and then print it so that you can go line by line to look at everything. You can also call the 1-800 number, 1-800-322-8228 if you need assistance. So that is also an option for you. But it's imperative to pull your report because you need to know what's on there. You need to see, you know, what your score is. And there is typically you're going to see some discrepancies. And so it is very common to have errors on your credit report. And so if, you know, you're going through your credit report and you see some things that, you know, don't seem right, it is typical. And so you're going to have to figure out the way to get them best resolved. One way that you can get it resolved is to actually invest in a credit repair specialist, or you can do it yourself. So doing it yourself, you go through, if you see any type of discrepancies or anything that you feel as though isn't accurate, you can begin that cleanup process yourself. So anything that's negative or that you believe is should be challenged on your report, you're going to be able to see who the creditor is, and you're going to give them a call to find out, hey, what's going on with this? Why is this on my report? I don't recall this, you know, incident or this line of credit or this discrepancy, and you try to get it resolved. Some ways that you can get a lot of things resolved is to just go ahead and just settle for less. So you can call, you know, different collection agencies where, you know, you may have a $500 balance and maybe they're going to let you, you know, settle it for $300, $250. Okay, great. Do that. Make sure you keep record of everybody you talk to. Keep record of all of your receipts, because that's going to be really important when, you know, you're trying to just kind of show proof of you being diligent to get different issues resolved. And so and if you believe that there's anything on there, you know, that you can't prove, you can definitely challenge it. So if it's something that's on your report that you believe this creditor, they can't actually prove that I owe this, you can definitely challenge that. And then you want to make sure that there's nothing on your credit report that is more than 7 years old. besides student loans, of course, but any other type of debt that's on your report that is more than 7 years old, you can get that taken off. It should be stricken from your record. So that's really good for someone that's been carrying a balance for over 7 years. So you can get that taken care of. But definitely keep record of all of your efforts. If your progress is, halted or reversed or anything like that, you have some source of reference that you can go back to, and proof of your initiative to get these things cleaned up. And so the second option when you are trying to clear up, credit debt and, dispute different charges and discrepancies on your account is another option is actually working with a credit repair professional. So they do range in, there are different ways that they will help you to resolve your credit concerns, and the prices of them actually range also. So, it could be a few hundred, it could be a few $1,000s. So it does depend on the type of service that you're going to receive and where you're receiving it from. But it is very helpful. And so again, speaking with a realtor just about what your needs are going to be, letting them in on, kind of what you have going on, they can, guide you into the right direction and the right type of credit repair specialist that you may need. But it is very, very helpful to work with a credit repair specialist because they pretty much navigate through the process for you. Anybody that that you may have spoken with or that knows about credit cleanups can tell you it can be a very frustrating process. And so it's hard to change different things that are actually on your credit report, and dealing with the bureau, dealing with the different creditors. It can be frustrating, and it does require a lot of patience and a lot of energy, which everyone doesn't have. And so, paying a professional to do this for you, to navigate through the process for you, it is money well spent. They're going to be able to just guide you through, help you find any challenges, and will help you to question any of the negative items. And it's really beneficial because they already know, they do it all the time. And so the process to get through the process from beginning to end, they'll be able to explain it and walk you through it and do it for you. And then also, they already know the type of paperwork that's going to be required. And so a lot of the prep work that is going to be required, a lot of the back end work that is going to be required is definitely something that a credit repair specialist comes in and does for you. And then also a lot of different packages that you get, they will monitor your credit for you. So depending on what type of package you have, they will be able to, they'll work with you, help you get your score up, help you resolve any type of disputes that you may have, and continue to monitor your credit for you. So as things come up, they'll get the alerts, they'll be able to help you. Just, it realistically, depending on what type of package you have, it'll be a long-term partnership that you have where you have someone that is constantly monitoring your credit for you and helping you with your credit. So another way to improve your credit is to become an authorized user on a friend or a family member's excellent line of credit. This is actually most helpful for someone who has limited credit history. And so when you have limited credit history, you just enough time hasn't gone by for you to actually build up your credit, and you can't speed up time. So this is a way that you can be added to a line of credit, and it will positively affect your credit score and boost it up. So the way that it'll work is you want to actually have a friend or a family member who has an excellent line of credit. So it could be a credit card or something like that. And you do want to make sure that the card is going to actually report you as an authorized user to the credit bureau, because some lines of credit actually will not report you as the authorized user to the credit bureau. So just make sure whatever line of credit that you're added to, it's going to be reported to the credit bureau. And it's an instant way to instantly boost your credit. Be mindful, of course, because once you become this authorized user on this account, it's basically like any late payments, any defaulted payments, it's going to also affect your score negatively. But it's going to affect your score amazingly if the line of credit is in good standing, if it's paid, the card utilization ratio is low, then you're going to be in a really good position. And that is a way to instantly boost your credit if needed. I thank you for watching this information today. I hope that it was very helpful to you. My goal is to give you information that if you've heard it already, then it's something that you're going to act on, and you have clarity. If it's something that you haven't heard before, I'm like so excited to be the one to give it to you, and I hope that you use it. If you haven't already, please reach out to me. I am very available, super excited to work with new clients, old clients, past clients, everybody. So reach out to me. I am available. You can give me a call, 301-383-7541. Please reach out. I'm so excited to assist you. But for sure, subscribe to my channel, like my video, and follow me on Instagram at Rojay Real Estate. And I will see you next time.